It's snowing today. This is so cool. It's the first snow on Tastyville. That means we won't be having school tomorrow.
Though we'd better check the news just to make sure.
Time to check what the news says.
Hello and thank you for returning to Now Time News. This is Shannon, Kenji's girlfriend, back on topic. Today's top story. Snowstorms hit the country, making the first snow day for Tastyville residents. We now go to Hank, who is in Maple Mountain with his report.
Thank you, Shannon. As you can see, snow has completely covered the ground. It is dangerous to drive as ice is starting to form, so it's highly recommended that you only drive if it is necessary, or if it's for something sensible.
Me and Alberto wonder if Brooklyn T. Guy and Simmons know Hank. They would all probably get along.
Well, with that being said, be sure to be on the lookout for Guy Mordillo. Reports have stated that he has been stealing heaters around the area. Back to you, Shannon.
Thank you so much, Hank. Well, now we got all that out of the way, on to school closures in the area.
This is it. Here it comes.
Burgerberg schools are all closed. Tacodale schools are closed. Calypso Island public schools are closed. Maple Mountain schools are closed. Starlight City schools are closed. Frostfield schools are closed. Portal Ene schools are closed. Powder Point schools are closed. Toastwood schools are closed. Whiskey View schools are closed. Sakura Bay schools are closed. Oniontown schools are closed. New Pepperton schools are closed. Oilseed Springs schools are closed. And finally, Tastyville public and private schools will remain open.
Are you fucking kidding us? Literally every school around here is closed besides ours. Is the school board even listening to the news reports? We wish we lived in Calypso Island or any of the islands besides ours, because then we wouldn't have to go to school tomorrow.
The next day.
Alberto and Maggie, it is time for you guys to go to school.
I know, Dad. We really wish we had a snow day today.
Well, as long as they don't call off school, then you guys are still going either way.
Meanwhile at school.
Okay class, today we're going to be doing some English work, so please, get out your English books and turn to page 69.
Alberto, sweetie, you and Maggie look more bored than usual today. You guys doing alright?
Yeah, I just wish today was a snow day. Literally all the schools around us were closed for the day but ours.
I know, honey. Totally sucks.
We just wish there was some way we could get out of school rather than having to suffer.
I don't think there is anything you and Maggie could do without getting caught, sweetheart.
I know. We've tried everything. Maggie, care to explain what we did?
With pleasure. Well, me and Alberto tried pulling the fire alarm, escaping by using the old bathroom excuse, and anything else I can think of.
If it makes you and your hot brother feel any better, we can watch Spice when school is over, if our parents plan on going out of town for the weekend.
That does make us feel a little bit better. Mandy, is it alright if we fondle each other during the movie?
Sure, if it makes watching the movies on Spice any hotter, then sure.
Alberto, Maggie, Mandy, I've heard enough. Is this how your guys' weekends are usually like? At least Trees and Marty are both more sane than you guys.
We're so tired, Reese. We stayed up late watching the news last night to see if school was going to be closed.
Yeah, I'm surprised too they're staying open.
I have to ask, Reese, would you have liked it if it was a snow day and we didn't have to go to school?
Yeah, even I think it would have been nice. Even with that being said, I'm more concerned for the parents that pick their kid up. I heard these roads can be dangerous.
Agree.
Meanwhile, after lunch.
Okay, now that all of you are back from lunch, it is time for us to begin math.
This is Principal Nevada speaking. There is a fire in the school. This is not a drill. Repeat. This is not a drill. All classrooms get their students in a single file line and head towards the emergency exit.
Oh my god, everyone get into a single file line quickly.
I don't know who the fuck did this, but we need to take this opportunity. Looks like we got out first. What are the odds of this happening and it not being us who did it? Probably close to 0.
We think this is a perfect opportunity to tell Mrs. Quinn that the principal wants to talk with us.
Mrs. Quinn, Principal Nevada wants to speak with me and Maggie.
Don't tell me that you and Maggie were the ones who did this.
No, we didn't do this. I think Principal Nevada just wants to talk with us because we're one of the usual culprits whenever something like this happens.
That makes sense. Well, all right. Go and talk with the principal.
Thanks for understanding.
Free at last. I guess we have 2 hours to kill before we can head back home.
Guess we could play in the snow and then walk home and act like nothing happened. We could tell Reese we just got sent home early or something.
Hey Alberto and Maggie, mind if we have you for a few minutes for an interview? We're looking for someone to appear on the news to talk about the snowstorm.
Totally. We've always wanted to be on the news.
Alright, so first question, what do you think about Tastaville schools not closing despite the weather?
They really should have closed down. I mean, we're skipping right now and there was even a fire in the school. We didn't have anything to do with it, but, I mean, at this point.
Interesting. Do you have any details on the fire?
Nope, nothing.
Very well. Last question, what are you going to be doing with all the snow here?
Probably going to be throwing snowballs and sledding. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Well, thank you for the interview. We will be showing it tonight.
Awesome.
Meanwhile, when Alberto, Maggie, and Reese all get back home.
Oh hey Alberto and Maggie, guess Mom and Dad had to pick you up then.
Yeah, so what happened for the rest of the day?
Nothing much. After we came in we did some math work, nothing too important.
So we didn't really miss anything important.
No, not really.
You know, we do wonder what happened with the fire alarm. Who pulled it? Perhaps we're not the only troublemakers at school.
What do you want to watch?
I don't know. Flip through the channels until you find something good.
Alright, sounds good.
Wait, go back. The news. Thought I saw something.
Alright.
We're about to go to Shannon. She did an interview earlier today, talking with 2 of the residents from Tastaville.
What do you think about Tastaville schools not closing despite the weather?
They really should have closed down. I mean, we're skipping right now and there was even a fire in the school. We didn't have anything to do with it, but, I mean, at this point.
Oh, I don't believe my eyes. Was that Alberto and Maggie giving an interview and did they say they skipped school?
Now Cooper, calm down. They said it was due to a fire that they didn't even cause.
But, they still said they skipped. I'm certainly going to need to talk about this. Reese did mention something about a fire, but I most certainly didn't get a call or anything about that.
Alberto and Maggie were willing to admit to Shannon that they skipped. If they actually caused the fire, they maybe would have let it slip here too.
I'm going to have a word with Alberto and Maggie about this. Alberto and Maggie, I wanted to ask about what happened at school today. Something about a fire.
Yeah, all of us had to stand outside while the fire trucks came.
And what else happened to you?
Oh yeah. We got interviewed by the news people.
Alberto and Maggie, answer me this. Did you guys cause that fire? Now be 100% honest with me about this last question, because I already know. Did you guys skip school after you got out for the fire?
We did ship. I said it during the interview, didn't I?
I know Ivy said to stay calm, but cue the music and overreaction. Alberto and Maggie, I can't believe you kids skipped school during a snow day. You are grounded for a month.
Seriously?
No, I had to get that out of my system. Your actual punishment is being grounded for a week. As long as you guys didn't start the fire, I see no reason to punish you guys anymore. You were almost at the end of the school day anyways. Just stay for the rest of the time and don't do that again.
Alright, Dad.
I seriously do hope they find who did the fire.
Me too.